Hello students, today we will be studying the osteological features of the interior of the cranial vault. Now we have already seen that cranial vault or the skull cap, also known as the calvaria, is the uppermost part of the skull bone. Now today we will be seeing the features seen on the inner surface or interior of the skull cap. Now this is the interior of the skull cap. This is anterior end, this is posterior. Now as we can see here, it is ovoid in shape, similar to the norma verticalis. The bones that form, or the bones which are seen here, anteriorly we see the frontal bone, which is single unpaired. Then we see the two parietal bones on either side, paired bones, and posteriorly we see a part of the occipital bone. What sutures are seen here? We see the coronal suture, which is seen between the frontal bone and the two parietal bones. We see the sagittal suture between the two parietal bones, and we see part of the lambdoid suture between the two parietal bones and the occipital bone. Let us now see the other features which are seen here. Frontal crest. This is a midline crest seen at the anterior part. Falx cerebri is attached to it. Next we see the sagittal sulcus. It is an antero-posterior groove in the median plane. It is narrow anteriorly and widens posteriorly, and it contains the superior sagittal sinus. The falx cerebri is attached to its margins. We also see here the bregma and the lambda. These are nothing but the junction of the sagittal suture with the coronal suture and the lambdoid suture respectively. So bregma is the junction between the coronal suture and the sagittal suture, and lambda is the junction between the lambdoid suture and the sagittal suture. We then also see the parietal foramens. These pierce the parietal bone on each side of the midline about 3.5 centimeters in front of the lambda. Emissary veins pass through it. We also see granular foveolae. These are irregular depressions seen on each side of the sagittal sulcus. They are produced by the arachnoid granulations, and these are deep and more abundant in an aged skull. We can also see the grooves formed by the meningeal vessels. Grooves for the anterior or the frontal twigs of the middle meningeal vessels are located just behind the coronal suture, while the grooves for the parietal twigs of the middle meningeal vessels are more posteriorly placed. These were all the features that are seen in the interior of the cranial vault or interior of the skull cap. We have seen the bones forming the skull cap, the sutures which are seen. We also saw important features like the frontal crest, sagittal sulcus, bregma, lambda, and the parietal foramens. Thank you.